Hey guys, and welcome to my channel and to this video. For today I was thinking we could be painting a simple wreath. Let me show you something like this. So we will be using this beautiful pink violet color, and I will also be using some gold color from my palettes of colors, and also I will be mixing that pink from Pretty Pink and Ultramarine from Etchr palette, and the darker brown from my palette of colors. And that's basically all the colors we're gonna need. If you don't have a golden color, you can use maybe some yellow, brighter yellow. Also, I will be using Clairefontaine watercolor paper. This one is 300 GSM. It is 20 by 20 centimeters, or that's something like 8 by 8 inches. And for the brushes, I will be using this brush from MarenaART supplies. I do love that brush. It snaps very beautifully. It has quite a pointy tip, and so that brush I do find perfect for painting those simple leaves. I will be using this since it has this little needle here. I do not advise to put it directly onto your paper, but I usually use this coaster, or if you don't have that coaster, you can use kneaded eraser to place on your paper and just stab that needle in it and draw a circle. Also, if you don't have even that, well, you can use just any sheet of paper, place it onto this paper, and then draw your circle so we don't get that ugly stab in our paper. First thing I'm gonna do is draw that circle, and I'm just looking how big it can be, so it just suits the size of my paper. So you can also do that, just see how large your paper is and then draw your circle. And I have now mixed that purple, ultramarine and brown and just testing it onto my paper. I do love that color. It is a beautiful romantic color. If you wanted to make it slightly warmer, you can add a little bit of the yellow to it. We're gonna start with our rose, and for the rose I will pick up a lot of that paint, and just I'm gonna do one part of the wreath here and one part of the wreath here. So I will start the rose somewhere in the center, just above that line that I drew, and I'm starting with one like somewhat like a C shape, and then C shapes on the other side, just to paint in the center of my rose, something like that for the center. Then I'm gonna dip it into water, slightly clean my brush and still leave some water in it, then go on to the edge where I drew that darker line and connect some of those parts. You can see how it bleeds into my rose beautifully like that, and then wet your brush again, rinse it so it has even little paint, even less paint in it, and then connect those like that. So very those last petals are very light like that, almost not even visible. So that's the rose done. And for the leaves, first one I'm gonna start here, and I will prevent the paper. So just with the tip of my brush, start, then press it down, and on the other side just add a little line, and then pick up the paint from my palette and add it onto the paper. You see how beautiful bleeds that gives. Just like that, tap it in. And that's how we're gonna do all the rest of the leaves. After finishing with the leaves, I did a couple of splatters in the same color and then did the wreath, the lines for the wreath. And first I did use this same, again, pinkish color that I did use for the flowers and the leaves. And of course, if that is your preference, you can change up your colors here. You can maybe use 2 or 3 different colors. That's actually up to you. And afterwards, I picked up the metallic gold, actually mica gold, and added on the wreath and also in between the leaves and just around a rose. And since the paint on my leaves and flower was still wet, it bled slightly into the leaves, and that is fine. Also, I added just on the corners and the leaves, edges of the leaves, a little bit more of the pigment because I did want that part to be a little bit darker. And also when finished, my rose was looking too small compared to the leaves, so I decided to make it slightly bigger using the same technique as I did earlier. And that is it. Couple of more sprinkles and I'm done. Quite simple. I hope you like this video. You can also write in maybe some text in a circle, or add maybe some photo or something like that and make it a beautiful card or some memory card or something similar to that. You can just use your imagination and use this for whatever you like. And I hope you do like this video, and if you do like it, please hit the like button, share it and comment. If you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. That would really mean a lot to me. And again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!